Hello and welcome, my name is Piera and today I'm here to talk about Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. So if you are not already aware, Strange the Dreamer was one of my most anticipated releases for 2017. I'd heard about it, I like Laini Taylor, I like the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, so I was excited for this. Also because just the title alone captured my attention. I was like, Strange the Dreamer. Interesting, I have no idea what that could be about, except, dreamers, but you know. Eventually a bunch of my friends started getting art copies of it and I was super jealous because for some reason I wasn't getting it and I emailed like 4 or 5 times and I'm like, hey please, 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 so that didn't work. Anyway, I'm sure by now you've already heard my story of how I came to acquire my art copy. I fought some other people off at Dimmicks for it. I also did some hardcore trading to get the American arc cover of it, which is like significantly different and smaller, and super floppy, which I really appreciate. But now I want to talk to you about it because it's fucking one of the best books in the world. Holy shit, you need to read this book when it comes out. The descriptions, and from the descriptions that are online, you don't really know much about what this story is going to be about, which is 100% the allure of it, because if I was really to tell you, it would ruin a lot of the magic, which is all I can describe Laini Taylor's writing style to be, just pure fucking magic. Like, if you've read Daughter of Smoke and Bone, you know. But then she just kind of transcends a level and steps it up to just, it's magic. I don't know how to explain it. It's magic. As I said, Strange the Dreamer was one of my most anticipated releases for 2017. I want to be so bold to say already it's my favorite book of 2017 and probably will be my favorite book of 2017, even considering all the other releases that have come out or are coming out this year. If that doesn't tell you how much I loved it, let me tell you now. What I can tell you is Strange the Dreamer focuses on Laszlo Strange, actual angel of the world. And I can't even do it justice. Okay, it's a magical book about a librarian who meets this, okay. Scrap that. I'm gonna read to you the back of this book because it kind of sums it up in a way that I can't. On the second Sabbath of 12th moon, in the city of Weep, a girl fell from the sky. Strange the Dreamer is the story of the aftermath of a war between gods and men, a mysterious city stripped of its name, a mythic hero with blood on his hands, a young librarian with a singular dream, a girl every bit as dangerous as she is in danger, alchemy and blood candy, nightmares and god spawn, moths and monsters, friendships and treachery, love and carnage. Welcome to Weep. Read this book. Read it. By now I assume you know my style of book reviews and loving on books. So I want to be so bold as to say, please excuse me when I vomit at you and say read this book because it is one of the greatest books I've ever read in my entire life. It's magic. It's pure magic. I read it in a day. I've read it 3 times since I read it for the first time. The characters, the world building, the language, the magic. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. I'm not ahead, I'm failing miserably. Strange the Dreamer will be released later this month, and if it's not on your TBR list, I think it should be. I think you should pre-order it right this second because it is worth it. It's probably the only other book aside from Nevernight that I'm going to attempt to order every single kind of edition because I'm trash. Because it's so good! When you finish this book, or if you've read this book, tweet me. Don't put it in the comments. Put it in the comments if you want, but tweet me if you want to talk about it, because I want to talk about it as opposed to just give you this really bad example. But if you trust me and my bookish opinions, which I think most of you by now do, thank you for that, read it. Read this book. Read this book by Laini Taylor. It's been a month since I read it, and it's only now that I have been ready enough to do my review, and that's what you get, because I'm still not fully functioning as a human being in a way that I can describe it to you without, it's one of those things, it's like you have to be there to have understood it, like you have to be there to get it, you have to have read it to get it. Oh, that doesn't help my case, but that is my case. That is my very poor attempt at explaining to you the magic, the magic that is Strange the Dreamer. And I don't even want to say I hope you guys enjoyed this video, I hope that it makes you want to pick up this book. I will see you guys next time. Bye.